Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Tide. Today we got the boy Aeryn Hampton on the show, four-star receiver slash corner from the state of Texas. Aeryn, what's up?
What's good, y'all?
So Aeryn, you just got back from a junior day visit at the University of Alabama. Kind of talk about how that went and your experience there.
It went good. I got to see, the facilities. I got to talk to Coach Saban. I just got to see like what was Tuscaloosa about. I hung out with a couple of players down there, just to see what a day in the life is like with them. So it was cool. I just got to see a lot of good stuff that I like.
That's awesome. Which players did you hang out with?
I hung out with a few freshmen, Des Riggs, Jalen Hell, Tony Mitchell. I saw Isaiah Bunn, Ty Simpson, a couple of them.
Nice. So a lot of the young guys. So
Yeah.
what was that what was kind of meeting or not meeting, but kind of talking to Coach Saban in person, kind of what was your impression of him as a guy and as a coach?
Like as soon as I walked in his office, I knew he was about business. Like, like soon as you walk in the office, you like, all right, let's turn on your business mode, because Coach Saban not gonna joke around. But the
Right.
conversation was great. He straight up told me, he was like, you can be a great slot receiver for the University of Alabama, but you got to come in here and you got to work. And then he was like, he can develop me into the player that I want to be. Other than going to a school where you're going to get back, like I know I'm going to start off right off the back. I'm not going against competition like I'm going against at Alabama every day. So
Right.
basically, he was just like, if you want to be a great player and you want to get developed, come to Alabama. And what really stood out about Coach Saban to me. And then just how he was talking about character. How all the greats that he had coached, they had great character. And it took them far. And that's something that I'm trying to work on. So talking to Coach Saban, it was great because everything that he was saying is stuff that I either want to work on or become.
Definitely. Would you be interested? I mean, I guess obviously, but is receiver something that other coaches have mentioned to you before besides Coach Saban, or was he the first?
Now other coaches have definitely mentioned it to me, but Coach coming from Coach Saban's telling me that I'd be a great receiver there. That was different. So I feel like that's what really stood out.
Definitely. Nick, you got any?
All right. When did you get your first offer?
I think I got it. I had like 9 interceptions my sophomore year, and then I think I had got it like after I got like 8, probably that 8 interception. I think that's when I got it, and it was TCU. So after like end of my sophomore season, kind of.
Gotcha. Nick, you can keep going.
All right. When did you first start playing football? Like what age?
Ooh, I was off and on. Like, think probably kindergarten. I didn't really like football like that. I was playing flag. I like to
Yeah.
tackle, and they didn't want to tackle, so I stopped liking it until I started back playing tackle. And once I started playing tackle.
Gotcha. So kind of diving into like the recruiting process, what's been kind of like the one thing that you've really enjoyed most about it? I know it can be a stressful time, but it could also be fun. So what's one of those things that's really sticking out to you and that's you really
Um,
enjoyed throughout the process?
Really just getting to the campus and seeing the place. I feel like that's what's really like has stuck it out to me, and just talking to all the coaches. A lot of people would say just going on the visits, put on the uniform, but to me, it's just see the facilities because that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time at. I want to be comfortable where I'm at.
Gotcha. So what's that like when you're making your decision? What's that one factor, maybe one or two factors that it really comes down to when you're picking a college?
I'm not gonna lie, that one factor is gonna come down to is who developed the best players. That's what's gonna be that. That's what's gonna be a factor. Cause a lot of coaches they can tell you this and they can tell you that, but if they ain't sending no players to the NFL, then what you getting coached by them for? Like, I feel like them sending players to the NFL and draft picks, all that, and a coach that's and a coach that's one of like Coach Saban. Coach Saban's not going nowhere. That's I'm looking for a coach that's going to be there when I get there. I don't want to look for a coach that's just going to change because of some money or something like they want to go get another job. So they're the two big factors.
Gotcha. Nick.
I was looking. You have a visit upcoming to Nebraska. Do you have any
Yeah.
other visits set up for like any other schools?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna try to get to LSU and then Oregon right now. Those are the main two two visits I'm trying to hit right now. Oh, and A&M. And A&M. Those are
Do you have
the
any
big.
idea of when you'll be back in Tuscaloosa?
Soon. Like I might just go up there just to chill. Like
Yeah,
that's how I like it. But
yeah.
I don't know. I know Coach Wiggins and Coach Saban supposed to be coming down here like this week, so
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna get
right.
with them.
Yeah, I did see I saw a picture on Twitter, I think, of Saban in the state of Texas right now. So
Yeah.
I'm
So
sure your arms are
I'm
out.
gonna when they come down here, I'm gonna get with them and I'm gonna see when the next time I can come up there. But it'll be soon. Like I'll probably say in a couple weeks or a month. A month I'll probably say that's when I go back up there.
Gotcha. So you have a top 10, I believe, right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there maybe a few schools that are really sticking out of that top 10, or is it kind of even across the board?
I'm not gonna lie. After I narrow my list down to the top seven, though, it'll probably be some new schools in there, like probably like schools like Miami, schools like that. But yeah,
Do you think you have any like I don't want to like,
yeah,
expose like, leaders, stuff like that. But if you're
yeah.
comfortable saying, is there any maybe three schools? I mean, you don't have to say three, that are kind of at the top of your list right now, or is it, kind of
Oh yeah, I'll let you know the three. Right now in my recruitment process, it's Alabama, Oregon, and then I'm gonna have to say Nebraska.
that's a
But I like Ole Miss. I mean, all right, it's a tie between. All right, so these are all like it's like a tie between like these three schools: Nebraska, Ole Miss, Texas. I forgot about Texas. I be forgetting sometimes, like, but like a lot of them, yeah, a lot of them be hitting me up. But it's
yeah.
like a top between. I can't really like just give you a three, but I can give you that one school that just stuck out, or two schools that's just sticking out right now, which is Alabama and Oregon.
Awesome. So you mentioned Texas there. Does staying in state matter to you at all, or
Yeah.
are you
No,
fine?
no, no, no. If anything, I feel like me getting away would be the best thing to do. But nah, staying in state, nah, that don't matter to me.
Definitely understand that. Is you mentioned you would kind of talk to Coach Wiggins a little bit. You've talked to Coach
Yeah.
Saban. It might be one of those two, but there a coach on the staff that you might have the best relationship right now?
Ooh, on Alabama staff,
Yes, sir.
Coach Wiggins.
Coach Wiggins.
For sure, yeah, for sure, Coach Wiggins.
Awesome. Awesome. Nick, you have anything?
So obviously you were committed to Texas at one point. What went
Yeah.
into your decision to decommit?
Really, it was nothing between Texas. Texas always recruited me hard. They'll probably when I drop my top five or something, they'll probably still be in there. It was just me just wanting to enjoy the process a little bit more, and just move my date back a little bit more, and just go through the whole process, and just like I just want to make sure that the school is right for me, because a lot of schools when you're committed, they'll still come after you. Like Alabama, they were still coming after me, but they're not. It wasn't like how they recruit me now, and like me just
Yeah.
seeing like put it like this, I just wanted to go out and see more places like other than Texas. And when I went to Alabama, Alabama would have better facilities and everything than Texas. So like if I probably was committed there, I probably wouldn't even be able to see the place. So I feel like me just wanting to enjoy the process a little bit more and take more visits and stuff like that.
That's definitely understood. Nick, do you have anything?
So you mentioned, pushing back your date a little bit or whatever, like decommitting from Texas and kind of, going through your recruiting process. Do you have like a recruitment timeline, like when you'd like to wrap things up, like a commitment, not necessarily a date, but kind of like a time?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. It'll really probably come down to that one visit that just seals the deal. Really, like Alabama, I'm not gonna lie. Alabama, that visit that I took, it put them up there. I'm not gonna lie. It put them up there. But like I said, when I go back to Texas, Texas feels like home. But I just also want to be able to get to some more schools like Nebraska. I want to see what Coach Rule got out there. And Oregon, I definitely got to get out to Oregon.
Yeah.
And yeah, just some Michigan. I only got to Michigan, then college. It's a ton of schools that I want to get out to before I just make that decision. Because after I make after I make this decision, I'm gonna shut down my recruitment.
Definitely. Definitely. I know we just mentioned it, but do you want to, have your decision made before before your senior season starts, or are you okay with it going into your senior season?
I'm not really sure. Like I said, it just that it might just be that one visit that I take that just seals the deal. And yeah,
Definitely. Definitely. Nick, if you have anything.
Do you have any players that you model your game after? Like they could be NFL players, college
Yeah.
players.
I probably Jamar Chase, just because he's big. He's not necessarily tall. He's about 6 foot, but he's a big receiver like me. He's fast, and he can get separation.
Gotcha.
So probably Jamar Chase.
Cool. Do you head in, like we just said, head into your senior season? Do you have any personal goals, team goals that you set for yourself?
I mean, yeah, obviously, I just want to win a state championship. Just go out with a bang. Because I've been having some great seasons. Like this year, I had a great season. I feel like if I didn't get hurt, we probably would have went to the state championship game. But just winning state. Just staying healthy. I feel like I need to take care of my body more. Just doing all the little things right. Like Coach Saban preaches. Just everything, attention to detail, and just staying healthy, really, just to help my team get to the state championship. And that's the only really goal. I never really set out, goals for myself because I don't want to be selfish enough.
Right.
Like we're trying to get those goals. So just that one, I just got that one goal, and that's to win the state championship.
That's awesome. Nick, if you have any remaining questions.
Did you have like a favorite college football team growing up, like when you were younger?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I had a few. I had a few honestly, but it's always it have always been between like Alabama and the Texas.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Were you perhaps like maybe watching that national championship game? I think it was, what was it, 2010?
2009.
9? Were you watching that game when you were
Alabama versus
Texas, the national championship in 2000?
Nah, I probably was 5 years old or something like
that. Gotcha. Well, Nick, do you have anything remaining, or is that all?
No, that's it for me.
I think that is also. Oh, I did have one more. I'm not quite sure. How many times have you been on campus in Tuscaloosa?
Oh, that was my first time.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first time, and I feel like they surprised me with more people there. Like it was like probably like 25 of us there.
Oh yeah.
So I'd probably be surprised at what they'll do when I'm just on campus, or like just 5 of us on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alabama stood out for sure.
Yeah, I assume that you plan to take an official to Alabama.
Yeah. Of course.
Do you have an idea of where those other official visits will go?
Ooh, I can honestly give you. I'll probably take an official to Alabama, Texas, Oregon. Those just the 3 right now that I really. I probably take one to those Ole Miss, and I'll probably take one to Ole Miss. But it can change. So, but
Definitely.
as of right now, those are probably the 4 or 3 schools that I'll probably take an official to. But most definitely Alabama and Texas.
Gotcha. Well, I think that just about wraps this up. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. This is a 4-star athlete, I guess you could say, Aeryn Hampton. Aeryn, if you want to go ahead and shout out your socials for people to follow you, you can go ahead.
Y'all can follow me on Twitter at Aeryn Hampton, capital A, capital H, and y'all can follow me on IG at 8_VLong.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on, and we appreciate everyone watching.
Appreciate it.